Drugs. We all know and have our own opinions on them. But what do we base these opinions off of? Is it from a real life experience or even our own upbringings? No matter what you believe, that thought can only come from your unique experience, leading you to have that opinion. Or is it things that we see in the media that fuels our conceptions? In 2023, your favorite rapper musician has a blunt or bottle of lean in just about every video. How does that affect the kids seeing it? It could just be that drugs have a natural demonization of not having full control of our mental state. Who sets the line of what's good or bad, and why does drugs always wind up sending you to hell? So of course, I wanted the answer and sat down with 5 classmates to get the final opinion of why drugs are seen as they are.
I feel like taking drugs is like an easy way out. Instead of confronting, I guess, the problem, I guess you go into this like state of bliss where you're like, I guess experiencing, this feeling of ecstasy or imaginary happiness for some sort of time. And then, when it's gone, you want to experience that again. And that's when an addiction occurs.
I think media has glorified drugs. I think certain like cultures like rap, music in general, just like going against the grain, like trying to be different, just has really excelled people to really be more advocate for like doing drugs and shit like that.
For sure. You think any artists have influenced maybe your mind wanting to do it?
I think a lot of artists influence people in general, not necessarily me specifically. I feel like doing drugs to me is more just like not coping, but just something to waste time. Like for playing basketball, like for example, certain shit, you can get addicted to a lot of things.
I think nowadays the media shifts towards a better light on drugs. I think they've really normalized, specifically like younger people doing it, compared to previous days when it was
Demonized?
Yeah, more demonized than it is now.
Your local news nigga probably smoking drugs.
Probably.
But why would you say it's because drugs doesn't always come with positives. It comes with a lot of negatives too, especially with like addiction and things like that. So why do you view it as a positive for you?
Personally, for me, I see it as something that's like a healing method. But I know for a lot of people, there's always the abuse of it. You think it's helping at first, and then it starts having a negative impact. That's reflected like in TV shows nowadays, like Euphoria. But even then, like, it's this weird mix where you're seeing all the bad things that happen to her, but simultaneously she's having fun, she's doing all this great thing, telling you how amazing it is. So it's a very contradicting message that's being depicted.
Example, I myself, I was like, I want to say I was like 13 or 14. I was 13, 14 around. I was young. I was a little stupid ass kid, and I was in a little huddle, right?
Yeah.
And in that little huddle, I had some people that smoked, and my dumb ass went into that little huddle, and I tried weed for the first time. And yes, I understand it's a cool ass feeling, laughing with your friends and having a good time, but I only did it 2 or 3 times, and out of those times, it just wasn't me. You feel me?
Got you.
I kept seeing them smoking. I was like, bro, what do you find in weed that makes you so happy? Or like me, I got grossed out. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's cool. Like, I understand. Like, I've been high before, and the feeling is cool and shit. Just laughing and eating and doing dumb shit. But like, bro,
After it's like
at the end of the day, you sober up and you're still with those same issues. Like, what's the point?
So I just wanted to get your, if you got any advice, any final words on just the spread about drugs, what would you say?
For the little niggas in the world, don't do no shit you're not supposed to be doing.
Stay your ass in the house.
Stay your ass in the house.
For sure.
Yeah.
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 I appreciate you, twin.
Yeah.